Well, hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for October 27th through November 2nd, 2025. And I will be using the Trick or Treat tarot card deck in honor of the Halloween holiday. And believe it or not, this is really the first time I'm using this deck since I got it last year after the holiday. Now, if you are new to my channel, thank you for dropping in. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. And please consider subscribing and helping to support the channel. It's free. Just a reminder, these are general readings, which will not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. So with that, let's dive in. Let's see what the cards are indicating. And let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Sagittarius. What's coming through? What crystal for Sagittarius for this spooky week? All right. Ooh, we have bloodstone, detoxifying. So it concerns your root, your heart, and sacral chakras. So detoxifying can be, boy, if you have Leo in your chart, Leo got a solid dose of taking better care of their health. It was an indication, detox from foods that aren't good for you, drink that's not good for you, anything that you breathe in that's not good for you. So bloodstone coming through. And I actually think I have my bloodstone crystal. I can't really see the red specks. Maybe. Okay. So calling it quits on something that's not good for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what else we're getting. Let's see what the tea leaf cards. You already have two coming up. Let's pick one more. That was way too many that flew out. I was going to say I was going to pull three. So we got two. One more, please, for Sagittarius. All right, there we go. All right. Well, we have Weeping Willow. And it says family sorrow. We'll come back to that. Parrot. Ooh, be careful this week, Sagittarius. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, and that's only going to happen is if you told somebody something that you didn't want shared with others. And we have the Sun, happiness and well-being. Interesting combination. Now, with the Weeping Willow, yes, certainly it can be like a heavy weight in regards to family. Now, this doesn't have to be in regards to someone who is, sick, ill, but it could be in regards to a bunch of other matters, pertaining to your family, in regards to business, financial, it can be legal, and yeah, it can be medical. So, with the Weeping Willow, it's, the leaves to this tree, just the branches come down almost all the way to the ground. It's like a heavy weight. So there could be, what I'm picking up for some Sagittarians, that have family, whether it's your own inner circle family or it could be your original core family. There's something going on, where you're feeling this weight on your shoulders per se to address it. So that's for a few select Sagittarians. You have to let me know if that resonates with you. But it could be pertaining to business and finances, and it can be something of a legal nature. And yes, for some of you, someone might be having to deal with something, medically speaking. Now, the Parrot card wanted to come out, and this is only going to affect you if you've told something to someone that you don't want others to know, and you told them in maybe confidence. So This is someone that I feel is very jealous of you, Sagittarius. There's, for some particular reason, if this is in the workplace, you might be up for a promotion. And the other twist with the parrot is you might be talking and somebody will take something that you say out of context. So really watch your words this week. Now, the Sun card here, happiness and well-being, kind of just says it all here. The sun's going to be shining on you, per se, like a spotlight, like putting you in the limelight. But it's going to give you a feeling of happiness and this well-being. So there, you might be getting recognized for some work that you've done. And it could be tied into why I was picking up. Somebody's jealous because you might be getting some accolades in regards to the work that you did. And, getting acknowledged for it, possibly getting a bonus, or it can be you're being offered a higher position, at work. So let's take a look and see what the Trick or Treat Tarot has to say. What's coming through for Sagittarius? Messages and guidance for Sagittarius, please. And let me make some room. All right, what's coming through for Sagittarius for the week? And you first have the King of Pentacles. And look at, he is just thrilled looking at that pentacle. So again, I'm picking up the karma. You're going to reap what you what you sow. So I do feel for some Sagittarians, there's some kind of promotion or something that is going to be worthy of people being jealous over what's taking place this week for you. King of Pentacles can be, a very firm and solid foundation. And that could be playing off the weeping willow, that you've had this weight all on your shoulders, and it might be releasing with this King of Pentacles showing up. There can be a relief for that. And that certainly could be in regards to the work that you do. Somebody's seeing your gifts and talents and maybe getting a raise, getting a promotion of some sort. It's something tangible in the material world. And also Pentacles can be in regards to health and well-being, since you got the bloodstone crystal about detoxing, needing to do the right thing for your health. Giving up sweets, processed foods, drinking more water instead of soda, etc., etc. All right, we have the Four of Swords. You're kind of taking a break. This is taking a break, removing yourself from maybe the tempting things if you are indeed trying to eat better, healthier. That you're kind of like giving it a break from some of the, maybe drinking alcohol, you're giving it a break. Or if you're vaping or smoking, giving it a break. So definitely kind of giving it a rest. And I see the Three Swords, something that you've been struggling with. Maybe the battle is now over. Something maybe you've been trying to eliminate or quit. So this is kind of stepping out and taking a break. With the Four energy, it's wanting to regain your grounding, your center, your balance. Now you had the King of Pentacles first, so that could be the energy that kind of like triggers that triggers everything for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what else is coming out. The Two of Swords, and in the same position that Leo. If you have Leo in your chart, Sagittarius, you might want to watch that reading as well. This is definitely making a decision. That's why maybe you got a proposal. The King of Pentacles, I felt like it's like an offer, a new position. It might not be with your current company. You might have been looking for another job and you might have been interviewing, Sagittarius, and now you're getting that offer. So you've got a decision to make here with this Two of Swords. Something unusual, because we see the eclipse on this card, which usually doesn't show up on the Two of Swords, but it can be something unusual that comes your way this week. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Oh, this is something moving very quickly. Some kind of information. Let's hope it's not the parrot information. Gossip can spread very quickly. Things can be taken out of context very quickly and spread about. But I almost feel that it's right next to this King of Pentacles that the parrot card is coming out because somebody's jealous for what's coming into play for you. Although, you know, you could have been struggling here with the Weeping Willow to pay your bills. But now, you know, with the King of Pentacles coming in, you're seeing this this shiny pentacle, this opportunity, this option of which way you can go. So you're spending a little time alone, thinking it through. You know, the Two of Swords is, you know, just kind of thinking about the pros and cons to the decision. And then with the Eight of Wands coming in, moving very quickly. And it's usually good news with the Eight of Wands. So it can be your efforts are paying off very quickly. You're seeing the results. And we have come on, here we go. We have the Major Arcana card, the Emperor. This is definitely taking some kind of action this week, Sagittarius. You're on the move. You're definitely, with this news coming in, you're immediately taking some kind of action. That could be accepting a new job. This is the energy here is the Sun, for your happiness and well-being. Yeah, and it's a 4 energy again. So this is something that's going to help your financial stability. Keep, you know, just that foundation of security and stability. So I am really picking up that it is more career focused. But it could be, for some of you, if you're already retired, you might be picking up a little side gig, or maybe doing something for extra Christmas money for the holiday season. But there is like an opportunity, like a job opportunity or something that's coming in. For some of you, it is going to be like a promotion, and it's very soon, very quick this week. And look at that. We have the beautiful opportunity. Ace of Wands, something that it's an opportunity that's coming in that you have to, grab, bring it to fruition. You have to take some action, which is what the Emperor is all about there. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the work card. And look at all these cute Dalmatians. Just trying to get through all of them to paint their faces. So it is in regards to whatever you're focused on. If you have a hobby, if you're retired and you have a hobby, it's in regards to that. That could be something that you are doing as a home-based business, second source of income. But it can be your career, the work that you do. There's an opportunity coming in, a very magical one. And again, I'm kind of honing into, a decision you have to make, but it comes through very quickly then. Let's see with the King of Pentacles here. Clarify that. King of Pentacles, which can be Taurus's card and energy. Yeah, you're stepping into like these new beginnings. Finishing up one chapter, you might say, and moving on to another. So there's endings and new beginnings. And the Four of Swords. Trying to remain calm. You're getting your wish. Nine of Cups is coming in. Okay. So I feel it's something that's coming in that's going to benefit you. And the Parrot card is there because it might be more than one person is jealous. And look, we have the Knight of Pentacles verifying that you're making a decision in regards to planting the seeds for your future. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is all about. Setting things up for your future. And that's one of the best Knights. You know, it's making those plans. This is something that's going to be very, very long lasting. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's in regards to your money coming in. So, you know, job support, possibly if you're switching companies, because you see the handwriting on the wall, Sagittarius, that the company is not going to be sustainable as we move forward with AI and technology. And with the Eight of Wands, oh, you will be celebrating. Look at that, the Four of Wands. This is rapid communications, things happening very quickly in a moment's notice. And we have the Emperor. Look at that. You will be successful. This is being a role model to others as well. Kind of just jumping in and taking the lead. Look at the energy there with that. And of course, the Ace of Wands. Something new. Integrating something new and doing it in moderation. So you're kind of like seeing how it fits, trial and error. And you're being divinely guided with the angel here on whatever the Ace of Wands represents for you. All right, let's finish up your reading here with a message from Making Magic and One Flew Out. Triple Moon. Embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Okay. And that all kicks off with that King of Pentacles up here. All things divine and the earthly. All right, Sagittarius, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.